I'm Kelly from NTP and I'm putting this video together today to address how to write a formal letter to the Traffic Commissioner. In this video, I want to walk you through the main stages of writing a letter to the Traffic Commissioner using an example of a prohibition notice. You have to remember it's vital to act quickly and you should inform the Traffic Commissioner as soon as possible, but within 28 days of a prohibition notice being issued. That's what we'll use in this video as an example to write the letter is a prohibition notice. So the first stage of writing the letter is addressing the letter. So you begin by addressing the letter correctly. Traffic areas are organised by Traffic Commissioner's office. And you should send your letter to the Traffic Commissioner's office in the relevant traffic area where your operator licence was issued. You need to make sure you include the following information, which is the date and time of the prohibition notice. You need to clearly state that. So you need to clearly state the date and time when you receive the prohibition notice. This information helps establish the timeline of events. Then you need to put in the details of the defects. So you need to list the specific defects found by the authorities that led to the issue of the prohibition notice. You need to be factual and concise in your description of that defect that was found. Then you've got stage 2, so that is the explanation and accountability. So in the section of the letter where you're going to give the explanation, you need to explain what measures have been put in place or are about to be put in place to ensure that what led to the issue of the prohibition in the first place will not reoccur in the future. This is what you need to include in this part of the letter to the Traffic Commissioner. So you need to give them any remedial action that you've done. So describe in detail the steps that you've taken or plan to take to address the defects. So mention in the notice that this might include any repairs, your maintenance procedures, or even further staff training. You can also outline as well any preventative measures that you have put in place or that are going to be implemented or are due to be implemented shortly. To avoid any similar issues happening in the future. So this could involve anything from improved inspection routines, stricter adherence to any safety protocols, or even the introduction of technology upgrades. Then you've got accountability. So you need to clearly identify who is responsible for implementing and following these measures within your organisation. When you put their information down on that letter, you also need to include their contact information as well. Then you've got stage 3 of the letter, which is providing evidence. So to substantiate the measures you've outlined, it's essential that you need to provide the evidence to prove it. So this can include documents, any records, photographs, anything that's really going to support your claims of what you've put in place. So it could be anything from receipts and invoices if you've already undertaken repairs and maintenance, and attach those relevant receipts and invoices as a proof of the work done. So whatever was brought up on that prohibition notice, when you've had the work done, attach the relevant receipts and invoices to prove that that has been done. If you have had your staff undertake further training as part of the corrective measures, you need to include records of those training sessions as well, attended by those drivers or that staff, them employees. You've got to make sure that you attach those training records along with certificates as well if they have certificates. And then you can also put in there the inspection report. So provide reports from subsequent inspections. So any inspections that have been done since the prohibition notice, make sure you provide those reports as well, because that will show that all the defects have been addressed and resolved. And then you come to the final stage of your letter, which is the closing of the letter. So You need to conclude your letter professionally and express your commitment to safety and compliance. You need to thank the Traffic Commissioner for their attention to the matter and express your willingness to cooperate fully during any follow-up investigations or audits. Make sure that you include your contact information as well for any further correspondence. By sending a well-crafted letter to the Traffic Commissioner, it's essential for demonstrating your commitment to the safety and compliance as a commercial vehicle operator. Remember, you always need to act swiftly and provide all the necessary details and evidence to support your case. Following all these stages, what I've outlined, the 4 stages what I've outlined will help you create a compelling letter that addresses the prohibition notice effectively. If you're looking for more resources on compliance and safety in the transport industry, why not pop over to our website and have a look on there, ntponlinelearning.co.uk, and I'm sure you'll find lots of resources on our website that may be useful for you. Just like to say thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Thank you.